Sees Truth Channel.
Hello friends, this is Jason with Sees Truth Channel. I'd like to thank you all for coming. So, I would like to go ahead and start at Luke 10:18, and it says, talking about Christ, "So he said to them, I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven." I went ahead and did some etymology of Satan. All I did was divide it up into syllables, sa, ta, and an. And throughout the various languages, you can come up with different meanings of each syllable. Granted, you'd be surprised how many of these syllables actually mean the same thing. But whenever you apply it to the context as to what we're going to be talking about, the etymology of Satan means woman to become mother. So whenever we read Luke 10:18 and it says, "I saw Satan fall like lightning from heaven," in its translation, lightning means brightness, to lighten, and to flash forth. I saw a woman to become mother fall to lighten from heaven. So I would like to go ahead and take you to Genesis 1, verse 3. "And Elohim said, Let there be light, and there was light." Let there be is haya, and it means to fall out and to become. So just like up here, where the woman to become mother fell like lightning or like a light from heaven, whenever Elohim seen a light, they said a light fell out. And it also means to become. So just like Satan fell like a light, the Elohim saw a light fall from heaven. So in translation, Genesis 1:3 means, "And Elohim said, a light fell out, and there was light." So once again, the etymology of Satan means a woman to become mother. YHVH, the tetragrammaton, means to become. And en root is hayas, and means to fall out. Just like up here, where it says, "Let there be light," haya means to fall out and to become. So just like Yahweh or Jehovah means to become, and en root means to fall out, let there be means to become and to fall out. And Satan fell out like lightning or a light. So now let's go to the Revelation 12 woman. In the interlinear, woman means June or goon, and it is a wife, my lady, and woman. En root is genomai, and means to become. So whenever we go through these various translations, Jehovah means to become and to fall out. Satan's etymology means a woman to become mother. Revelation 12 woman means to become, and she fled and fell out. Let there be means to fall out and to become. This is all talking about the same being. 2 Corinthians 11:14. "And no wonder, for Satan himself masquerades as an angel of light." So up here, the Elohim who created the earth in darkness saw a light fall out of heaven, and they saw that light and saw that it was good. Well, they saw a woman to become mother fall to lighten from the heaven. And they said that a light fell out from heaven. And it also means to become. So Satan himself masquerades as an angel of light. Now let's go to Revelation 12, verse 1 and 2. And there appeared a great wonder in heaven, a woman clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet, and upon her head a crown of 12 stars. And she being with child cried, travailing in birth and pain to be delivered. So moon, in its root, is Selene and means bright flame. Sun is Helion, and it means to take for oneself. So this woman, clothed with the sun and the moon under her feet. Well, that sounds an awful lot like an angel masquerading as an angel of light. And it also sounds a lot like whenever Elohim saw a light fall out of heaven. And Satan means, in etymology, woman to become mother. So this woman appeared clothed with the sun, and the sun means to take for oneself, and moon means a bright flame. In translation, the woman clothed with light that she took for herself, which was the bright flame. Revelation 12:6. And the woman fled into the wilderness, where she hath a place prepared of Elohim, that they should feed her there 1,260 days. Wilderness is Eremos, and it means the desert. Matthew 4:1. Then Jesus led up of the Spirit into the wilderness, which is the desert, to be tempted of the devil. So the devil dwells in the desert. This woman fled into the desert. Isaiah 14:12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, or O dawn, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which didst weaken the nations? Cut down means cut into pieces. Didst weaken means en root shalah, and it means to prostrate, which means lay down in submission. So how thou art cut into pieces to the ground, which caused the nations to lay down in submission. So Lucifer, whom everybody calls Satan, fell from heaven and was cut up into pieces and thrown down to the earth, and caused the nations to lay down on their face in submission. Worship. So whenever this light came out in Genesis 1:3, immediately after the light came out, the Elohim saw the light, and they divided the light from the darkness. This light that they seen was the Revelation 12 woman, clothed with what she had taken for herself, which was the bright flame. For Satan himself masquerades as an angel of light. Yehovah means to become and to fall out, just like Satan, who is a woman to become mother. The Revelation 12 woman means to become, and she fell out of heaven. Let there be means to fall out. So let's go to verse 13. For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven, and I will exalt my throne above the stars of Elohim. And I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. Throne means kisi, and it can mean throne, seat of honor, and it can also mean full moon, which means bright flame. Just like above, whenever it talks about the Revelation 12 woman with the moon under her feet, which means the moon was her throne, the bright flame, she says she's going to exalt her moon above the stars of Elohim. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds, and I will be like the Most High. Clouds means dark clouds and Father. I will ascend above the heights of the Father, and I will be like the Most High. Not to mention, cloud means Ab. If you take Ab and you put Ab beside it, turned around backwards, you get Abba, the name of the Father. So, Satan's identity is that Satan fell like lightning, or fell like a light. The etymology of Satan means to become, woman to become mother. Elohim saw a light fall out of heaven. Fall out, or I'm sorry, let there be means to fall out and to become. Yehovah means to become, and en route means to fall out. The etymology of Satan is woman to become mother. Revelation 12, woman. En route means to become. Satan himself masquerades as an angel of light, just like this woman, just like Yehovah. This woman said she's going to elevate her throne above the stars of Elohim. Well, right now she's got a crown of 12 stars, so she wants to elevate her moon, her throne, above the stars of Elohim. And that is Lucifer. Lucifer is the light bearer. So whenever Lucifer fell out, Lucifer took for herself the bright flame, which is the life, the light, the sun, S-U-N, of righteousness, the Son, S-O-N, of God the Father. And whenever Satan fell from heaven, as it says in Isaiah 14, Satan was cut up into pieces. Lucifer was cut up into pieces and caused the nations to lay down and worship, to prostrate. And Lucifer's ultimate goal is to ascend above the heights of the Father, to be like the Most High. So, all in all, what I'm trying to say is Satan is that Revelation 12 woman. Satan is that light that fell into the darkness amongst the Elohim in the beginning. The Lamb slain from the foundations of the world is the light that Lucifer brought that was cut up into pieces. That's the foundation of everything and how it was made. So whenever Christ says, without me nothing was made that was made, that's why. Because Lucifer was cut up into pieces, the light that she bore, and thrown down to the earth. That Revelation 12 woman. So let me know what you guys think. I hope you find this interesting. I most certainly found it interesting and exciting. And I hope you all enjoy it.